Hip-hop's first official union. We fighting for rights. Workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the Hip Hop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years, I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this. I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink, I teach kids to think. That's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you, no one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art. Don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you wasting. We're starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.
Look, 34 million people in the United States have diabetes. 1 in 5 don't even know it. I have type 2 diabetes. I was lucky. Only lost some toes. Hip-hop legend Biz Markie lost his life to complications related to type 2 diabetes. Knowing your risk can save your life. Find out at checkyourrisk.org.
Yeah, CD, I mean from the Outlaws, and I want you to check your risk.
What's good? The great one, Jana Jane here. Make sure you check your risk. All right? Full circle.
It's your girl, Miss Toy. Put your back into it and check your risk.
Yo, this is Keith Robinson urging you to check your risk.
We don't want your city, your country, your town. We know what we from Los Angeles, we from Compton, nigga, Watts, Inglewood, nigga, we are the West Coast. Why the fuck would we want to be where you at, nigga? We don't like your fucking streets. We like ours, cuz.
Our first time we performed in Compton, we performed at my OG Big A's record store. And it was Goody Mob, and this is the first time that I meet Daz and Corrupt, the Dog Pound. You know what I mean? And that was the first time that we really recognized what came along with performing in LA. Because while they performing, there's other gangs throwing gang signs at them. That's when we started to understand the gang culture. And we had this guy named Scotty Spencer. He was just like a person that was like your hood guy back then for the record label. So the difference between now, I tell rappers, y'all got it so easy because y'all can promote y'all records on the internet. Hey man, we had to go into them communities. We had to touch them folk. You know, we had to go into Jordan Downs, with Menace to Society, where you see Kane and all that. We've been in them projects.
I need everybody to come on up in here, man. Come on up in here. Y'all see what my hands are doing? Come on now. I need everybody to come on up in here, man. It's going all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going all the way up, man. It's going all the way up, and we ain't coming down. We're going to get stuck up in the hemisphere, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have a live show tonight, man. We hanging out with Mr. KIKI Smooth of Rick and Hoochie Perspective, ladies and gentlemen. It's going all the way up. Another Compton native. Yeah, dig. It's going all the way up. Man, it's going to be a heaven of a show. I need everybody to come on up in here. And as you're coming up in here, if you're new, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 500 subscribers, man. We need to go all the way up tonight. This is a great show finna go down tonight. Hey, the reason why I played that clip right there of the Underworld is because my main man, Mr. KIKI Smooth, got his very, very, very first start, some of his start, but he gonna tell you all about the story right there at the Underworld Records and Tapes. And so when he get up in here, he'll be here momentarily. Hey, y'all just hang tight, hang on in there, and we got it going all the way up. Stilo Beast, you want to help him out? Come on in, man.
And like we always do right here on the Shiznit Talent TV, we got the main man, KIKI Smooth, CPT's own, first Mexicano out of the sea. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You
Hanging out
did.
on the Shiznit. So everybody in the comments, hit that like, the subscribe, tell a friend, and come chill with everybody right here on the Shiznit Talent TV. What's up, Blue?
Oh man, a great, great, great day, man. A lot of things is developing in the back scene. We making shit happen, man, all over the board. Hey, I need everybody. Sound of my voice. Tell somebody you love. Share this on your timeline. Get them people up in here, man. This is a great show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We finna find out Kiki Smooth's story. I know the world want to hear it. You know, he been performing all over Los Angeles, all around town, doing his thing, you know, representing Ruthless Records to the fullest. It's going all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got a great show lined up for you. I just need y'all to know, hey, if y'all out there and you're an artist and you want to get some pub, hey, we got some great opportunities coming where you can get some advertisement right here on the Shiznit Talent TV. Let's get into some of this Nocturnal right here.
Hey, it's boy Nocturnal Night Vision. Listen to the
Okay, let me put the link in the chat.
Nocturnal Night Vision, the Shiznit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Night Vision, Nocturnal, the Shiznit. We bumping it over here, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, y'all get with us, man. All the information is in the what? Description below. Kiki's in there. Let me send the link right up in there, my brother. Hold on.
He's in the
Hold
chat.
on. Yeah, pop it in the chat right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Sure got it. There you go. Kiki, hit that right there, man. There you go. You put it in there twice. Okay. Beautiful. Well, man. Hey, we're going to wait patiently. Again, like I say, ladies and gentlemen, hey, Mr. Cocaine, he already told us, man. You gotta master patience, man. So that's what we're doing over here is learning to master patience. The Shiznit Talent TV is going all the way up. This might just be him. Let's see.
That's him right there.
There it is. See what I'm saying? God be trying to, you know, let us know that all we got to do is have patience. You dig?
That's it. That's
And,
it. Patience is the key.
Patience is the key. Waiting on Mr. Kiki Smooth. Man, without further ado, man, I got to say, hey, man, it's a plum pleasing pleasure and an honor to have you, plus a privilege, man. Mr. Kiki Smooth, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, I am so elated, man. I almost jumped up out my chair just then, man, because I get so excited over here, my bro. I love it, man. I ain't seen you in months and days, man. You've been doing your thing, man. The world want to know your story. Hey, man, if you can, without further ado, you know, Mr. Stilo Beats is my co-host. Hey, he wanted to say a few words, and then I just need you to get right on into it, man. Tell your story, man.
Hey,
Let them know how you got started, right? And how you know your humble beginnings even started, man. How you even got into the whole get down, man. Let's go.
My name is Kiki Smooth, the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. My whole life, dog, I just been into hip hop. And if it wasn't for Underworld Records, that was my first step to go from the backyard DJing. First of all, you're right. Let me start off with saying this. The best DJs came from Compton. Dr. Dre, DJ Quick, DJ Yella. And those were the guys I wanted to be when I was growing up. Feel me? I started as a DJ and producer before I ever touched the mic. My first job was with that man right there. My big dog, Blue Rag and Big A. I went to Underworld Records. I was DJing for a couple years already on all the backyard parties in the city of Compton, Bloods, Crips, S.8, Paisas, whatever, quinceañeras, whatever, graduation parties, all of that. And one of my homeboys told me, how are you going to be a famous DJ if you're only DJing for us? He's like, you got to get out of the block. And I was like, well, how am I going to do that when I can't get a job at the record store? See, these DJs nowadays, they don't know what it is to have vinyl and to actually hold the fucking song in your hand. Back then, you had to touch that record for you to be able to spin it. Nowadays, somebody could just email it to you and you never touch that record. You don't know the feeling of that record. You don't know the artwork. You don't know what he put into that record because you don't get that feeling no more. As a DJ, I miss that feeling. And well, anyways, one of my homeboys told me, you know, there's a fucking record store in Compton. I was like, no. He said, yeah. The only reason I didn't know it is because that was my enemy side. You know what I mean? The Chicano gangs didn't like me, bro. You know what I mean?
right.
The motherfuckers even tested me there before. Shout out to the homies that did back me up right there. But I didn't care. I didn't care where it was at. And to me, I'm like, I need to work there. I went to the store. I remember me and Blue Rag, and he told me to look for Big A. Big A told me no 5 times. 5 times. No. We do not hire people here. I didn't care. I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I was going to continue to go and go and go and go until they gave me my own spot, bro. I have my own little record. I started to get records before anybody. You know, I was so glad to be able to just be a part of that. You know, like, people don't understand Underworld Records is like part of my life. It's the beginning of my hip-hop career. Straight out. If it wasn't for Underworld Records, I would have never toured the world. I got to meet DJ Too High there.
Wow.
And because of Too High, we started Underworld Records DJ crew. You know, me and Too High. Too High.
Amazing, man.
Too High from Japan. I remember when Arnold told me, Big A told me, hey, we're going to have Yoshi come over. That's what we used to call that nigga. Yoshi's coming from Japan. I want you to meet him. Too High comes down. Shout out to my brothers from DPG. Comes down. I ended up really, really grooving with the guy, really matching with the guy. That I was like, you can't sleep in no fucking hotel in Compton, bro. They're going to rob your ass. So I had him spend his whole vacation with me in Compton in a Mexican home.
Wow, how blessed is that? Wow.
He ended up becoming a Compton native, yo. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a beautiful moment. Too High took me to Japan while I was still working on my mixtapes at Underworld Records. Underworld Records introduced me to a guy named Caviar. My boy Cavi, you feel me? Gaining me and my cousin, this dude right here. Our first actual, like, I came back, I toured the world, I became Coolio's DJ because of DJ Too High. Rest in peace to my big brother.
Salute, condolence to the family, friends, and fans, man. Wow. Peace,
people
love,
don't know, like, if you see a Kiki Smooth show, you're actually seeing Coolio. I got to tour the world for 5 years looking at this man perform.
Wow.
All my rap energy, what I do on stage, how I do it on stage, is that man. It's that man. Replica like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what people say.
You living through you.
Is one of the greatest entertainers in the motherfucking world. All right? Don't get it fucking twisted. Coolio is one of the greatest fucking entertainers in the world. I've seen people do Beatle moments to Gangsta Paradise, fainting. You feel me? By him touching them the way he would bring the songs across. I took that in consideration. You know, so me touring the world, it ended up being a blessing to me because I got to travel. I got to get out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? Imagine,
amazing.
Imagine kicking it on the block selling weed because it's your day off from Underworld Records and a little kid skateboarding from the fucking house because this was before cell phones. You feel me? And you get that call that Coolio is calling you. You're like, what the fuck? What is Cool want? So I walk back to the house, got the house phone. You know, you got what up, cool? He's like, look, man, I ended up getting in a situation with my DJ. Can you DJ for me for 2 shows? Those 2 shows became 5 years of touring.
Wow, amazing. God is good.
That's
See,
dope.
thank you, Jesus. Glory to your mighty
Yes,
name.
sir.
Wow.
And you know, like everywhere I went, I was just overwhelmed with the happiness of I get to see another country. And we ended up touring, and we ended up in New Zealand. We toured for 2 years, 2 weeks in New Zealand. And after my career was over, I went back to New Zealand to stay there for 5 years. And I have 2 kids in New Zealand because of Coolio.
I was going to ask you, you got married out there and everything, huh?
No, I didn't get married, but I got with my girl, with my baby mama, and I ended up having 2 kids. And, you know, man, my kids are such a blessing. I get to see them grow up in a beautiful country that they don't have to deal with the American shit. You feel me? Their upraising is way different than ours, and I love that, man. And I just feel blessed to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And shout outs to Fumi. Remember Fumi that came over and took all those pictures? Well, I have a book coming out because of that. It's called CPT. You know, Blue Rag's in it, Big A's in it. It's my life story of how I went from DJing to rap. You know, the only reason I started rapping is because my idol is Dr. Dre, DJ Quick, and DJ Yella. You feel me? Like, Yella is the reason why I am a super mix master, you know. But Dr. Dre and Quick, they were always these finesse rappers. They had this smooth voice. They're not like they're smooth. So I named myself Kiki Smooth.
That's right.
I took that. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna name myself Kiki Smooth, and I'm just gonna run with that. And when I came back, I told my little cousin Jay Huerta, "You're gonna be the first Mexican rapper out of Compton." But he didn't want to. You know, life is different. Life is gonna throw you obstacles. He hadn't found himself yet. He didn't know that he was this great talent that he is now.
I had a life.
You feel me? So he was only 16 years old, by the way.
Wow.
So he was only 16. My bad. I had to throw that out there. He was only 16 at the time. So he didn't realize that this big thing. But when he couldn't handle the pressure, I didn't want that name to go anywhere. You know? So my homies were like, then nigga, you're gonna have to step up to the plate. And you know,
that's right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. And if your homies don't tell you this when you first start rapping, they don't love you. Because this is the main thing they told me for the first 6 songs. You suck, nigga.
Wow.
Real homie shit. Real homie shit, right? Hey, homie, nah, that shit ain't kicking. That shit ain't got no feeling. You just saying shit. It's fancy, it's dope, but it ain't got no feeling. I didn't understand that. I was a DJ. Then I started to realize, like, it's who you are, what attracts the music. Feel me? It's your persona that you put on the track. I kept trying to be Dre and Quick on the tracks. They're like, that ain't us, bro. So once I realized that, I just continued until one day I met Slim the Mobster. Shouts to Slim the Mobster. You know, he told me, and he was writing Dr. Dre's motherfucking music when I met the man. And he told me, man, you're a sick ass rapper. You're gonna have to eventually put some pen for some OGs so they can, you know, give you that respect. So, you know, I continued to rap and rap and rap and rap. And I told Big A, ain't nobody fucking with me, my nigga. Everybody's telling me no. He's like, how many times did I tell you no? 5 times. So I was like, damn, you're right, bro. So I continue. And one day I get a call from Kid Frost. I ended up writing all of Kid Frost's last album.
God is good.
You feel me? All of Kid Frost's last album, I wrote it. That's my shit. Blessings to the OG for just putting that body of music.
Respect.
Yeah. He wanted that Compton sound. And, you know, He came to the Watts Towers. You know, like a lot of people trip out that I'm from Compton, but my family lives in Watts. Let me tell you that story. My mom and all my aunties, they all live in Compton, but grandma lives in Watts on 92nd and Wilmington. You feel me? And let me tell y'all this. Every Friday in the 90s, Florentine Gardens was the best club to go to. That's where my mama and my aunties were going to. So my ass had to get babysit from grandma. So we all weekdays when we were kids, we would be in Compton, but weekends we turning up in Watts. What's up, my niggas? You know what I mean? So we have that. We have that. My family is half black, half brown. We have black people in our family. Feel me? So there is no color line here. We're not. It's weird, but I'm gonna say this live right now. I'm not a Chicano. I'm Mexican. I'm not from East Los. I'm from Compton and Watts. It's a different Mexican. You feel me? It's a very different Mexican. A lot of people don't understand that. East Los Mexican, his next door neighbor was a Mexican. In Compton, my next door neighbor to this day is a black man.
Wow, amazing.
That loves us the way we love
unity.
them.
Unity, peace, love, and respect, man. That's it.
I'm not Chicano. I can't say that I'm Chicano. I'm Mexicano. I'm Mexican. But I'm different than the East Los Mexicans. You feel me? I represent all our colors. I can't just do that because my neighbors respect me and they love me. They don't see the color. Feel me? They see another brother with them. Feel me? At the end of the day, like I told my neighbor, well, damn, dog, you're really just a darker shade of brown. Right? The white people called y'all black. Them motherfuckers were the colorblind, not us. You know what I'm saying? We're all the same people, bro. They want to bring us down and separate us in colors. They don't know we're the same people.
Wow.
Mexico was the first country. Mexico was the first country to ban slavery. Ban slavery from their country. They were the first country to ban slavery.
Wow, amazing. Facts. You're giving us some true history right here.
They don't want us together because they think we're gonna run the gangs. No, man, we're gonna run the fucking border. That's why they don't want us together. You feel me? Imagine that. Imagine this shit. If the blacks and Mexicans, man, they won't be able to handle us. Feel me? Our music is already speaking that. If you look at the new banda kids that are doing all the guitar stuff, they have a black swag. Regardless. Right? Regardless. Them motherfuckers are wearing Gucci on stage with a hat and some motherfucking A1s. What the fuck? That's not paisa music. You know what I mean? The Mexicans in different cities are starting to rise up because we're not East Low Mexicans. And no disrespect to my Chicanos. I love all my Chicanos. And they should stand up for what they believe on that side. Feel me? But when you get introduced to fried chicken the way we introduce y'all to tacos, it's a different story, bro.
Don't do that.
Hey, dog, I'm gonna tell you this. There's more black people selling tacos now than anybody, my nigga.
Absolutely.
Real shit. Real fucking shit. I don't give a fuck. I know a gang of black men that are selling tacos right now, bro. Feel me? It's
absolutely.
Easy. Really?
I got a taco business. You crazy.
Got one.
That's a beautiful thing. That's just confirmation.
I'm actually at rehearsal. Like I don't stop working. My DJ's right here.
What's up, my G? Is that 45?
DJ Fontarelli.
Yeah, 45. I met him, man. We was out and about. I told you, homie. I love you, brother.
He came back. Your OG told me that you need to be on his show. I'm like, yeah, that's my OG. No, you need to be on his show. I'm right here at rehearsal now, man. You know, we're doing, you know what? I'm blessed to say that the music is catching up. You feel me? All this body of work that I've been laying. See, don't ever give up. You know what I'm saying?
It. Wow, thank you for those profound words right there, my brother. Don't ever give up.
Never. Don't. Like, if I give up, I'm giving up on myself. If you're doing this shit for fans and likes, you fucking up, bro. You know what I mean? I do this shit for myself. I don't do this shit for nobody else, bro. I do this shit because I love it. It's in my blood. It pumps my blood. You know what I mean? If I don't do music, then I am not myself. Recently, I went and bought turntables and all that shit because I wanted a little piece of the old me. Now I feel complete, bro, because I can make a beat, scratch on it, and rap on it. Feel me?
Well-rounded, fully engulfed in the whole thing.
I'm from Underworld Records. What else did I expect?
No, we ain't planting nothing but great seeds in you, man. Great seeds, man.
I'm gonna say this because I want to throw this out in the universe. All right, we need a Netflix documentary about Underworld Records.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Store that will bring artists into our city. We have the billboards to represent every artist. We will bring in stars before they became stars. We will have them performing. We will have them performing in front of our store, bro, with my DJ equipment. That was the funny shit. We have big stars all the time performing at our record store with my mic, my little turntables. That's the type of store that Underworld Records was, yo. And I'm gonna let y'all know. I just want to throw it out, these little sprinkles out there. You feel me?
No, we understand. I wanted you to. That's why I played that little clip in the beginning to show the world that we're not playing over here on the Shiz-Nit Talent TV. We taking talent from nothing to something and making them great in the world. All they got to do is realize that they got to keep God first. That's all we saying. You understand what I mean? In a real way. So I got a question for you. How has God worked in your life? You know what I'm saying? In your career.
You know what? He showed me that no matter what, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. And you know what? God is great, man, because when I wanted to give up, he wouldn't let me.
Wow.
That's it. I'm not gonna rap no more. Fuck this shit. Damn. Big A and Little Easy. What the fuck? And then you know what I mean? Like, oh, bro. And then I'm gonna give up. That's it. So here's a funny story. I was done with rap. Shouts to my homie Chopper. All right. Chopper comes to my house and he says, all right, you want to give up? Cool. You want to get back into your DJing? Cool. I found out that DJ Yella's having a signing in Oxnard. You want to drive up there? We'll smoke a few blunts. It's a 2-hour drive. And I'm like, fuck no. I don't want to go the fuck way over there, bro, just to meet Yella. He said, come on, bro. Don't you want to try something new? You said you didn't want to rap no more. Maybe you can, do some DJing shit with Yellow. Maybe, get some. All right, we go. We get there. We the last ones there, and the fucking line is fucking forever, bro. Right? We start waiting and waiting and waiting, and this nigga starts throwing little hints. Like, why even come here if you're not going to make him your DJ? I said, what you mean, nigga? I ain't trying to rap no more. He's like, wouldn't it be better if you could tell people you didn't find Dre, but you found Yella?
Coursing out, mapping out that narrow path of righteousness. Come on, keep going. I'm listening.
This nigga would not give up, bro. And then I told him the most fucking crazy shit. I told him, I didn't even bring music. You know what this son of a bitch said? I did. That nigga brought me a CD. Chopper gave me my CD. It had 4 songs on there, right? We get to the front, like after an hour, we get to the front and he says, good luck. I hope when you come back to the car, Yella's your DJ, not your homie.
Wow.
Wow. So here it goes. My turn. Hi. It's time for you to go get your signature. and you know what's sad? I had my NWA record with me. Feel me? Sign it. And I'm like, I'm holding the CD in my pocket. First. Yeah, I'm holding the motherfucking CD in my pocket and I'm holding this record. So I give him the record and the fucking CD is like irritating in my pocket, bro. That was God. That was God, bro, because I didn't want to take it out.
But it kept bothering you.
Yeah, it kept moving around in the fucking pocket, bro. I had weed, so it kept moving in the fucking pocket, my nigga. So I'm like, fuck. I pull the fucking thing out and I look at it and it has my name in a marker with my phone number. That's what my homie did for me.
Wow, amazing. God,
I said, you know what? you know what? It's time for God to show me. He showed me what it is. It's time to grab the light. See, some people are scared to go to the light. Feel me? Because there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's it.
Oh, man.
Right?
Speak your truth, man. Let your voice
So
be
I'm like,
heard, my
fuck it.
brother.
The light was literally shining on me. It was getting hot. That's how, like, feel me? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Here it is. Yo, Yella, I love you and I admire you. You like, to me, you're God, bro. But I share something that you share. And he was like, what's that? I go, I have the strength of street knowledge. My attitude is just like yours. And I feel that you being my DJ will turn the world around. He said, who are you? I told him, I'm the first Mexican rapper out of Compton.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. All the way up, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first right here on the She Is Nit Talent TV. It's going all the way up.
I put the CD down, and you know what Yella said? Let's hear one song. Can we play it? The people at that store figured out how to play it. They played one song. It's called One Call. That's the one that I posted up today. And he said, I like it. I fucks with it. 2 weeks later, and you know what? Those 2 weeks felt like fucking 2 years. I didn't even think he was gonna call no more. I gave up. I'm at a warehouse job doing what I can. And Yella called me.
Wow, no, he didn't, man.
Yella called me, and besides Eazy-E and BG Knockout, I'm the only one that has 3 mixtapes with my OG.
Wow.
He said, I will give you a mixtape because I think you deserve it. He said, I appreciate it. He said, I'll give you a couple weeks to write the CD out. He fucked up. In a couple weeks, I wrote 3 CDs, bro.
That's what I'm talking. Hey, man, that's hot. That's the She Is Nit. So what we gonna do, man?
I wrote 3 motherfucking albums. When he got to the studio to supposedly mix it, I gave him all the songs, and I just told him, pick one. He couldn't he said, look, we're going to break this into 3 bodies. And I was like, word. Then I started noticing him getting into the songs. And we went to dinner, came back, and he's like, we're going to have to drive back to LA and come back to this, Kiki. I was like, fuck, did I overwhelm him? He called me. He's like, look, I'm going to pick you up. We're going to drive to Oxnard. So we drove. Sorry, we at the rehearsal hall. Sorry. But yeah, he called me and told me, look, let's go back. And this is what I'm going to do for you. So we get to the studio, and he shows me a folder on his laptop. So throughout the whole 3 CDs, he gave me all the inserts that didn't make the last NWA album. And that's real talk. I have all the DJ Yella, what up, all those little things that they used to do. I have them all through my motherfucking CDs, bro.
Wow, amazing. God is good.
He blessed me, took me on tour, and then out of nowhere, the movie hit. Bro, what is that, the goddamn movie? It was just a blessing to be around that. He introduced me to Jason Mitchell. Jason Mitchell to this day is a great friend of mine. I got to kick it with him every single day while he was out here in LA, you know? And then
wow, amazing. God is good. Thank you, Jesus. Glory to your mighty name.
Make sure that you guys go download those CDs, you feel me? And I just started to continue to grind, bro. It was funny because I had lost contact with Eric. With Fubu, and he put us back together, bro.
Wow, God is good. Unity, man. Unity, peace, love, and respect, man. Come on, man. With that being said,
people don't know, like me and Little Easy, we go underworld. We go with Blue Rat.
Yeah. I know.
They were little kids. Shout out to my brother E3, Erica, all the right family. Shout out to grandma. Shout out to everybody. Like, they treat me like family.
Peace, love, and respect.
They don't treat me like the Mexican from Ruthless. No, they treat me like family, and I fucking love it, yo. I feel so blessed. Like, I tell people, like, I don't even understand the energy that they give me. You feel me? To go even harder to represent for the homies. You know what I'm saying? And them Look, I'm over here getting a little shaky. Them
Oh
calling
no,
me
it's
up,
cool. It's cool.
them calling
We
me up
going up.
and telling me, here's your chain. Here's your chain. That
Rich and Ruthless Records, yeah.
That's like Magic Johnson calling you to tell you you're gonna play for the Lakers.
Wow.
I'm from Compton,
Wow,
California.
amazing. Thank
Born
you,
and
Jesus.
raised,
Glory to God.
Compton, California. You feel me? And for Big A and Eric to call me and tell me we're starting Rich and Ruthless, you're gonna be a part of it. You're gonna be our Mexican rapper.
Sealed the deal. That sealed the deal. That's God. That was nothing but, yeah, man, that's God, man. That ain't nothing but God, man.
I got to write in my next album.
Wow. Wow.
And with that energy, I wrote the first Spanish album coming out of Compton.
Wow.
Yeah.
With that being said, I'm finna play a video. When we come back, we're gonna talk about it.
All right.
Let's do it more live.
No manches, estamos esperando. Ok, pues ya está. Ma, no va a venir la banda. Uy, ¿ahora? Háblale a Kike. Llámale a Kike.
Mamá.
Mira, estoy en la quinceañera de Isabela y quedó mala música, no va a venir. Arráncate para acá con tu grupo, ¿no?
Arre, ma, ahorita vamos para allá. Ok, pues.
Pues
bye. What up, fool? Hey, man, we gotta get my mom got us a gift. I got 2 pairs.
Mija, como mueves y me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ey, 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 ey.
Mija, rica como un carro. I'm on your bumper, mija, bien pegado. And if you want to, we can go privado. The way you're moving, you got me calentado. She make it rock, I'm feeling like a baby. Anda bailando bien sexy con su bestie. Do the milkshake, mija, bate, bate, bate. Ice cream cake, double scoop when she pop it. Esa mini falda. Como se le sube cuando ella baja. Me gusta la mota y me gustas tú. Como mueve esa cosa, ya se cree muy, uy.
Mija, como mueves y me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ey, 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 ey.
Vámonos de gira con tu amiga, mira, fantasía tú arriba. Me gusta tu movida, bailando pegadito, huele rico lo que dijo. Saca el papelito, mija, dame un besito. Yeah, she moving like Selena. Jeans in the black, puro bass en la cajuela. Mueve la cadera, mija, make it thunderclap. Se le sale para afuera, she put nothing under that. Whoa. Así me gusta como estás bailando, mija. Y tú ya sabes, tengo amigos pa' tu amiga. Y si tú quieres, pues vamos, pues. Muévelo, ándale.
Mija, como mueves y me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ey, 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 ey. Mija, como mueves y me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ey, 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 ey.
house, I got the magic bag. This ain't no magic yet, but I make them disappear. Mine is the magic hat. Ain't on the chrome seal, I got a 6 cents for cool intentions, so see it clear. My true intentions is to take my family out of here. I got ambitions so determined I cannot fail. I got a drive that'll turn a motherfucker prayer.
Many people don't know where I'm coming from, been through the ghetto. I walk around alone, all I got is my filero. Killer California, es tu pinche mafiero. Coming from my head, then I might just have to let them. And this is LA, so my shooters gonna get them. All my dogs in the back, and they loading up the middle. Got you thinking that you're sorry while you staring at the bed. No confío en nadie, all you bitches lost in ghetto.
Ghetto poetry, Henny and some Jodeci. Tell me how you want it, all my youngers got that weaponry. Riding like the county, it could pop off any minute. Busting down the door, corners going live from the trenches. This is LA. Todos los bloques tienen barrio, peleando en el estadio porque aquí rifan los gallos. This is LA. Aquí hay puros gallos, convirtiendo todos mis enemigos en rosarios.
I treat my homies like they family, keep it real to me. These motherfuckers ain't impressed me, ain't appealing me. Why everybody in my circle be my enemy? Throwing up the west side, fuck if you ain't feeling me. I need this money so my family get about the life. I choose this path, only Lord knows I'm feeling right. My dreams coming in reality, don't lose your life. Motherfuckers ain't ready, make you lose your life.
Well, all my dogs at AL like I'm DMX. Porque con todos mis perros nadie me puede ver. We in the West gotta go like Carlos Vila. El más cabrón ya sabe cómo tira. Mamacita, my Adidas got them running under drumming. Paletero con el fierro, paisita, get the dumping. Cutthroat city, same place to kill Biggie. Mini man like 50, pop smoking with the semi.
Cicatrices de batalla en la calle, soy soldado. Llevo esto otorgado, en la sangre está quebrado. Me ajetreo, es muy duro, por dinero me apresuro. Son matón hasta la madre, quiero ver a que le cale. Se hace todo un desmadre, yo empujando aquí el jale. Deshaciendo mis rivales, que me raque ya pichales. Tengo aquí yo para darles y seguir en el desmadre. Cuando no le han entrado del escenario, allí no salen.
This is LA, 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 LA.
This is LA,
Hard one for that.
Boom.
All the Compton.
Yo.
One more. What the hell? Hold on.
Crazy. Y'all
That's how we do it.
That's the shit.
We're going to E-Core, the Wolf Den, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, tell E-Core he better set up an event for Kiki Smooth, dog. Come on, dog. We're gonna do it.
That's right. That's crazy. Y'all played those 2 songs.
Man, we got a couple more. We still in this thing, man. We still got some questions to ask you. I just had to stamp it greatness. I had to stamp it greatness, man. That's the stamp of greatness, brother. Man, that's the bomb. I had to double stamp it. Just bam,
man, that's crazy, man.
Come on, man.
You know, like I was telling y'all, it was time to start recording my first Rich and Ruthless CD, right? And that was Big A and Little Easy calling me, telling me, hey, it's time for you to drop some body of music. And I was like, all right, cool. So I went home and I had my mom. I asked my mom, like, she had this little nice backyard, and I asked her, hey, do you mind if I build a little shack back there? Because every great writer needs their space. Feel me? Every great writer needs their space, and I didn't have that at that time. So my mom believes in me so much, bro, that she just right away said, yeah, mijo, without even thinking what I was going to do. Then she made my stepdad help me. I swear to you. We went and got the wood. They dig the hole. You know what I mean? They did the whole shit. In less than a week, me and my cousin had a room to write in.
Wow.
So I was like, damn, I got to write this album, right? And I was like, damn, what should I do? So I hit up my boy John Henry, and he happens to have a hip hop orchestra. You feel me? So I have a CD out called Compton Symphony. You know what I mean? And it's actually produced by a whole hip hop orchestra. Feel me? Everything is live instruments. The only thing that's not live is the drums from the MP. That's how he keeps it. John Henry is one of the sickest producers in the world, bro. And
salute, peace, love, and respect to him.
And you know, like, he came through. You know what I'm saying? It's like weird. Like, Rag, you know me, bro. God sends me these people. Shout outs to my brother Big O that stopped rapping to produce because he found me. He decided to say, hey, we don't have videos. I'm gonna go buy a camera because you deserve videos. So those videos that you played with the extract films, that's my brother Omar that said, I don't need to rap no more. And this is a famous Spanish rapper. Right?
Wow, amazing.
He told me, amazing. I don't need to rap no more. I found the first Mexican rapper out of Compton. This man wrote a song called Somos de Compton. All right. This is around when King Nipsey, rest in peace, had passed away. So
rest in peace. Peace, love, and respect.
It was weird what Nipsey brought. He brought this unity in LA, this shit that hadn't existed in a long time. I'm talking about blacks and browns. Every fucking color was loving rap at that moment. Not hip hop, rap. You feel me? And my homeboy Big O told me, Man Hablado, shout out to my brother. He was like, man, you should rap in Spanish. Because I've been rapping in English from the beginning of my career. I have, in the beginning, I had more black fans than brown fans. I was the Mexican that will go into an all-black party and kill this shit. Feel me? Because it was just, they not black to me, they my peoples.
God-given talent, man. You just an artist. You want to do your work. That's it. That's hard.
I've had interviews with like Chicano podcasters, and they're like, how'd that feel like walking into a room full of black people? I'm like, well, it would be awkward for you because you're from East Los. But to me, I was at home. Like, what up, dog? Hey, what up, my niggas? Hey, let me pass that shit. Feel me? That's just the difference between a Mexican from Compton, Watts, South Central, Long Beach, Paramount, you know, these sides of Mexicans. Then the East Low Mexican. Feel me? It's just, I feel at home, and I felt at home. Brother Cam put me on a song. I'm touring with Brother Cam. I felt at home. But the person that changed my mind was Glasses Malone. Shout out to my brother Glasses.
Man, peace, love, and respect to him, my brother.
I actually got like 4 unreleased songs with Glasses that is stupid. 2 of them are mine and 2 of them are his. I don't know when he's gonna release it, but I'm about to drop a lot of body of music. And please believe y'all gonna see some artists on there. But Glasses told me something that fucked my face up. He said, Kiki, us as black men, we go to shows. There's not a lot of black people like there is at your shows. There's all Mexicans at our shows. They fucking love us. How can you get these fans to love you? I never thought about that part. So I go back to my homeboy that stopped rapping, that started producing, and started filming for me. And I told him, remember when you told me a year ago that I should rap in Spanish? He's like, yeah, have you considered it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, good.
1 year later, wow.
Wow. He said, I wrote you a song. Now listen to this part. I wrote you a song a year ago called Somos de Compton. We are from Compton, right? And I'm all like, for real? He's like, yeah. Started thinking about it. I never had a man write for me. I had never had another person write for me. I've actually wrote for other people, but I had never someone step up to me like that. But then look, he's a fucking legendary dude in the Spanish game. Right?
Got you, yeah.
I was like, man, fuck this shit. Send it to me. Let me hear it. He sent it to me, and I was like, look, I'm going to use your words, but I'm going to change the delivery in it. Because me and my cousin have a swag that a lot of the Spanish rappers don't have. They And I quote, they've told us in Mexico that we sound like black people rapping in Spanish.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a uniqueness.
We have a slur to ourselves.
That's good.
You feel me? We have this thing that is called swag. You feel me?
That is good.
We create our own language when it comes to it.
That is good.
In Mexico, you wouldn't say rolling shotgun, but we'll say it in Spanish, rolando escopeta. You feel me? Like we have changed our black swag that we learned from our black friends, from our black homies, and turned it into Spanish. Just like y'all turn tacos into black tacos.
That's it. No, that's real. I feel you. Yeah, put a little soul on.
It's a gumbo of life. People don't understand that. It's a gumbo of life, bro. Feel me? It's a gumbo of life. The more that you throw in it, the better it tastes. People don't know. They're like, damn, you have gumbo? Hell yeah. Shout out to my brother BG Knockout. First time I went to BG Knockout's people's house, they gave me goddamn gumbo. God damn it. Feel me?
That's right.
You know,
shout out to Naki, man. Peace, love, and respect. Wow.
Hey, Knock is one of my mentors too, bro. Like I've been blessed to have big people around me. So when I finally recorded that song, Somos de Compton, I sent it back to Man Hablado, and he was like, God damn, this is the new shit. We're shooting the video. So I called Eric, and I told him I want to go to Granny's house and shoot the video. So this was the first time that anyone in the world, all right, heard a Mexican from Compton rap in Spanish. It was never, ever, no motherfucking Spanish song, rap Spanish song, a whole Spanish rap song coming out of Compton.
Wow.
And the first song they ever do that is called Somos de Compton. The minute we dropped it, I had never had this love, right? Like, my videos are going to 20,000, 30,000. Man, this motherfucker just a thing. 100,000, 200. I couldn't believe it. But I felt like it was the spirit of Nipsey guiding it, because it was this unity that was happening at the time. Me and Eric ended up getting a show in it was at a casino in North California. Now, I'm a Southern California guy, so Mexicans do not like Mexicans from North and South. They don't like us out there. It was weird because when we went on stage, they fucking loved us.
Wow.
So I decided,
Unity, man. Unity.
I decided to walk around. And motherfuckers are like, bro, we love your fucking song, this and that. It was just
propaganda.
It was just a fucking beautiful moment. That's when Eric told me, yo, my boy, it's time for you to write the first Spanish album out of Compton. So this was a big task. So again, the beginning of the interview, I told you how it was this feeling about grabbing the record and the name of the record and everything, right? So
reading the credits, all of that.
I wanted to do something like that without how can I tell you? Sorry, I had to kill a mosquito. Without the kids getting bored real quick. Because nowadays you get like 4 seconds and then they're gone. Right? So I wrote the first Spanish album out of Compton on a piece of paper, right? Then my brother comes to visit my mom, and we give the normal hug and all this. And when he walks away, I notice his prison tag in the back of his neck, and on the back of his neck it said Compton. So we have Bompton, and we have Compton, and we have Compton. When you go to the pin, Bompton is the Bloods, Compton is the Crips, Compton is the Southsiders. So my brother goes, yeah, you got Compton, nigga. I say, yeah, because I ain't never been to prison. I'm not going to, motherfucker had Compton. And I wrote the word Compton on a piece of paper after that day. I went into that little shack that I told you my mom bought. And then I started staring at that motherfucker. I'm looking at this word, Compton. And I realized one thing, Rag. You know what it was?
What's that?
That Compton is spelled like this. COMPTON. O-N-E, and I realized that I am the O-N-E in that word.
Wow, the one. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I decided to name my album, my first Spanish album, Canton, because I am the one.
Wow. That's deep. That ain't nothing but God. Wow.
And,
Kiki.
and you know, let me just plug this real
Underworld
quick. It is
God
out
is
right
the
now on all
truth.
digital
You hear
platforms.
me? Richie Ruthless hollering out, man.
Yeah.
They saying you the truth, man.
Look, then I finished the album, and I got the most greatest fucking thing that I could ever do, bro.
What's that
I
there?
ended up getting a beat from Benny Boom's son. Benny Boom is the guy that directed All Eyes on Me.
Come on, man. Wow, God is working now. I see it now. Come on now. I'm seeing it all the way through, man. The whole way through, God has been there.
Benny Boom has been one of my best friends way before he did Next Day Air, one of his first movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was his weed dude, you feel me? And when his son started producing, he remembered me.
Wow.
He said, I want to do a song for Uncle Smooth. This man threw me the beats. I called Eric, and I ended up doing a song with Eric in Spanish, bro. I got Eric saying a few words in Spanish. You feel me? And it was just a blessing to be able to cross that culture with that I always wanted. You feel me? I always wanted some way
right there.
For my Mexican fellows or just my Latinos. Because look, I'm gonna tell you this: no matter what party you go to these big banda concerts, they will play Eazy-E in between. It's weird. They'll play Spanish music, but in between, it's all hip hop and it's all really Compton shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, amazing.
So to me, I was like, I gotta figure this out. So I called Eric. I told him who made the beat. He said, "Nigga, get it together." Then I had to go even more back. I called Cavi. I told Cavi, because see, look, quick little history. The day they made Little Easy a rapper, me and Blue Rack were there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We were like, Boo Boo's not gonna rap. They made him a rapper. And Cavi was a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We would take those drives to
I
Vegas.
started doing the first artwork and everything for his little label, Lil E Records.
We would take those little trips to Vegas and come back. Shout out to KC and Duck. You know what I mean? Like for real. To this day, those are my family. So I called on the big wigs to help me with this record. I'll take a bit.
Well, what?
A modelo. Anyway, and check this out. Cavi said, bring them. And then Cavi said, "You wrote this?"
Wow.
Yeah, I did. Eric told him, "Yeah, Kiki wrote that." So it was a blessing to be able to write for my brother. You feel me? Because my brother wrote for me.
You know
what I mean?
To help you and propel you to get you going. Oh man, that's beautiful.
It's just to accept that if you got good team around you and your family, and they look at what's best for you, then you go for that. Feel me?
Exactly.
So I did the Somos de Compton, and then I know some guys that were nominated for a Latin Grammy. It's Arsenal and Seis. They're called La Sinfonía. They're like a real big rap group in LA. I convinced them motherfuckers to write me another song. Because these are my brothers. I told them, man, y'all know I'm a vicious MC, but I need y'all pen for this one. So we wrote a song called Amigos. And in that video, everyone knows what the definition of amigos is. And if you don't know, it's friends. So this is a complete Spanish song. But what I did, I invited all my black friends in the video.
Smart man.
No, it's just because I wanted you to know that this is real here. And in Watson and Compton, if you a real motherfucker, all right? If you a real motherfucker, you will respect your surroundings. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can be the king of the jungle, my dog, but you gotta respect your jungle at the end of the day. You can't abuse your jungle. You feel me? You can't just start fucking it up because you think you're the king of the jungle.
Exactly.
A real king takes care of his jungle, his kingdom.
Exactly. Absolutely,
You know
my
what I mean?
brother.
And the
Absolutely.
way that they take care of me, I wanted my friends to be able to cross over and be seen. So I invited all my rapper black homies in this video. You feel me?
Wow,
And
that's amazing.
these men that wrote this song didn't expect that.
You
And they
showing
were
the
like,
real camaraderie. You showing the real unity. You showing the peace, the love.
You know what these
All the
motherfuckers
stuff
call
that
me?
makes up what we do over here on the Shiznit, man. This is beautiful. I need the world to hear your story, man. Go ahead.
Hey, Rag,
Continue.
you know what these two men called me? You know what they called me? They called me the bridge.
Wow.
They called me the bridge.
Wow. And I always say, look behind my head. That's a bridge. The bridge is to build a bridge that you can always cross over. You never tear that bridge down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my brother Arsenal said, man, eres el puente. That means the bridge, right? He said, you allowing all these dope ass dudes to cross with you, bro.
I'll be talking about that right here on the Shiznit, man. I say build the bridges that you can always cross over from side to side. Wherever way you want to go, you can always do it. As long as you don't burn that bridge down or tear that bridge down, you got connections, and it's always love and peace and unity
you know what?
and prosperity and everything else across those bridges, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I started getting that. I go to the store, some of my black homies see me, and they're like, Kiki, I'm so proud of you. I don't know what the fuck you're saying in these songs, but I love it. That was it.
That's right.
Feel me? That was it. So the mission was on. It was on to start the fucking first Spanish CD out of Compton. And you know the first video that you played? The reason why I did that song was because I had already finished the album, but it was weird because I was missing something. I was missing my mom, my grandma, my aunties, right? The music that was played before hip hop to me. Right? Fuck it. Take a drive to mama house. Mama, who the fuck were you playing when I was a little kid? Who was this guy with the accordion that you were playing when I was a kid? She told me it's this man named Anaceto Molina. Rest in peace, Anaceto Molina. And he's one of the greatest Spanish accordion player that does cumbia. Cumbia is our soul when it comes to Latinos. It's our rhythm and blues, all right? It's our party maker and our love song taker. Feel me? I'm gonna tell you this: cumbias could join every fucking people. So at the time when we were doing this, when I decided to do this song, every song had a flute. Remember that? Remember like a couple years ago, every fucking song had a flute? Every song on the radio had a fucking flute. So I go to my producer, and my producer was like, oh, I got a dope-ass sample. And it was a flute. I told him, nah, we ain't gonna sample that today. So it's weird for us to sample our own culture. I don't know why. Mexicans act like it's not cool enough. For reals, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird as fuck. But you will go and sample funk and oldies and soul, but you won't sample your own people. I told him, man, fuck this shit. Sample this for me. So he samples it for me, and he's like, it's not going to work, Kiki. I said, bullshit. You know why? I don't care if it doesn't work. I'm going to make it work for me. Right? I wrote the song, recorded the song. The first person I went to go show it to was my mom and my grandma. Played it, dog. I couldn't get them to stop dancing. Right?
That's it. That's it.
So this was around December before COVID. Eric calls me and tells me, Eric, and Compton AV are going to be headlining the Compton Parade.
Wow.
I'm like,
amazing.
Let's go.
God is good.
They're
God
like, we're going to let you perform a song throughout the whole parade over and over. I decided to perform that song.
Wow.
Right?
They loved it. The world loved it.
Listen to this. It was the first time that I didn't see none of the homies bow down to but it was the aunties, the grandmas, the people that didn't speak English. I was literally reaching another plateau in my life. I was gaining fast at a different age group now.
Another
Now my
generation,
aunties,
yeah.
the grandmas, the tios, everybody could enjoy my music. So now the album was ready to be put out. And I did something that no one had ever did in Compton. You know where my release party was at? It was on Rosecrans and Long Beach Boulevard.
Wow.
Wow. We had a red carpet, live performance. It was the most beautiful moment ever because I reached out to all the gangs surrounding because I have those plugs to real people to keep the peace for one day. And people kept telling me, how the fuck did you do that? I'm gonna tell you how I did it. Shout out to my brother Hub City Dre, Andre Spicer, because that man helped me do all of that. Helped me get the city off of me, helped me really put this together. So when he asked me that he wanted to run for District of Compton, I went with him door to door and we won. Black and brown won that day. So I'm just gonna put that out there. I am the representative. I am the Latino representative for Andre Spicer. I went door to door with this man till we won all the votes. You feel me? And we're there to clean up Compton because we love our city. That's why I call myself the king of the barrio, because I love my barrio. You feel me?
Wow.
I love it to the point where I wanted to see that. You know, my mama was some of the first workers that ever worked at Louis Burgers. So they came from Mexico in the Compton and got the job at Louis Burgers. I have cousins that exist because of Louis Burgers, because my auntie met my uncle at Louis Burgers working together.
You crazy.
Nah, it's real life. I'm just telling you my real story. Like, I'm a real Compton native. You feel me?
Yeah.
My mama told me when she met Yella, hey, I've actually sold burgers to him. And Yella told me, wait, yes. She sold burgers to Easy, Yella, Dre, and Cube, all of them. She worked at the original Louis Burgers. She probably sold you burgers too.
Probably so. Wow. Amazing.
My
Amazing.
aunties and my uncles were the ones that kept it open for many, many years, bro. All through the 80s and 90s, they worked there. Real talk.
Wow. Right quick. We're going to play a video and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about this one. This is Pow Pow. Got it in. Check it out.
I'm city music. Let's go. Fuck the mods and the cops, what that bitch do. I'm feeling real big, give me the low, give me the low. Aquí en Compton si se saca, se jala. Jorge's en el aire con las viejas encueradas. Gacho bitch, tirando mi ganga. Le gusta de perrito, mira como ella ladra. A la back girl, me siento bien fabulous. Coming through the back door, en tu casa trapping it. Hey, we the West, no Jeezy. Se pone mi cadena porque representa Easy. Todos los días, atrás de la bolsa. Ella es modelo, ve conmigo, es una chola. Wow. Bitches envidiosos, somos chacalosos. Got your bitch going loco. Run it back, la hot quarterback. Touchdown with your bitch, let her do her dance.
Tengo tu puta acá a mi lado y ella quiere el pau pau. Y yo le doy donde sea, como sea, y después yo le digo chao, 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 chao. Los envidiosos no los miro, enemigos quieren ser mi amigo. Ey, pero yo no tengo amigos, mando todos a la verga porque nadie confío. I be banging on my chest, said a nigga can't rap, so they put me to the test. When I show up at a party, I don't dress to impress, but she eat my ball like Subway. Eat fresh, eat 3-1, no shit, I gotta represent. Compton is a city, got it tatted on my skin. Diamonds so bright, make you need sunglasses. Ay, ass so fat, got your little man dancing. Ay, I give no fucks, new day gotta fetch big bucks. Out the mud, this was no luck. Pull my pants down, got that bitch struck. Why she gotta do him like that? Hey, hung up on that nigga, told him text you right back. I'm just saying facts, I ain't really got a cap. If I take her upstairs, then you know I'm gon' clap, little bitch. Tengo tu puta acá a mi lado y ella quiere el pau pau. Y yo le doy donde sea, como sea, y después yo le digo chao, 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 chao. Los envidiosos no los miro, enemigos quieren ser mi amigo. Ey, pero yo no tengo amigos, mando todos a la verga porque nadie confío.
Por cierto, cuando agarro yo barato, pero hablan y no rostro nosotros. Tiramos a ganar, so ya sabes que tiramos a matar la competencia que se quiere comparar. Rico impacable, vestido de negro hasta la tumba. Bien arreglados, paquetes entran cuando salen los regalos envidiosos. Cara salada y tu puta me la tiene agarrada, me dice papá. Y le doy pau pau, salvaje en la seta y le digo chao, 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 chao. Yo bitch, she a wild one. Keep running your mouth, huh? Run one. All that shit you talking about, yeah, we ran that.
Tengo tu puta acá a mi lado, y ella quiere el pau, 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 pau. Y yo le doy donde sea, como sea, y después yo le digo chao, 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 chao. Los envidiosos no los miro, enemigos quieren ser mi amigo. Ey, pero yo no tengo amigos, mando todos a la verga porque nadie confío. Yeah, Hub City Music, compa Kiki, compa Caesar, Easy, rest in peace, J4.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, nah, hey, you know, I'm glad you showed that because
that's a underground hip hop right there.
That you know what that CD did for me, bro? It made me help the next generation of Compton Latino rappers. So I started discovering all these dope rappers. You feel me? Besides my little cousin, sounds like my little cousin. He's the other when you play the video. This is LA.
Yeah,
that's my little cousin in the video with me. He raps. You feel me? But
wow.
So what I did, I called Big A and I called Eric, and I was like, I don't want to start Rich and Ruthless Latino. That's just it doesn't sound right. But I named it Ricos Impecables, Rich and Ruthless in Spanish. Feel me? And I ended up getting Hub City Queen, Caesar Laughter, my cousin Jay Huerta, Killer Left, Isak, and I have my niece, 18-year-old niece that raps now, and Cassandra. And I have DJ 40 Bonds.
Yeah,
DJ Evo. So I have two
DJs, man.
And we are Ricos Impecables. We're Rich and Ruthless in Spanish.
We are not a rap group. We are fucking performers.
Yeah, we're
performers, bro.
And
we're not a rap group. We're performers.
So I started getting all these dope artists and mentoring them, getting their albums together, putting them out. You know what I mean? That's just the DJ in me. You know, like I tell people, see, the thing in between me and other rappers, I don't pick beats like a rapper. I pick beats with my DJ ear. What would this beat do to somebody? Where would you play this record? Because there's a record to be played for every occasion. Exactly. You have your head bobbers, you have your dancers, you have your feel me? You feel me? And that's why I started Ricos Impecables. I didn't want to call it Rich and Ruthless Latino, but you know, it's time for the world to hear other Latinos out of Compton. You feel me? So I started pushing my artists to create records, and Caesar was the first one to be featured on my album, and that's Caesar on the Pow Pow, and my brother from J4. You feel me? And we created that record. That guy that's actually singing on the record is actually from a banda. He had never rapped.
Wow.
I convinced him to rap.
Amazing, man. You are a work of God, my brother. You're doing his work.
And you know, I have just to get this out there real quick, because I do got to get to rehearsal, but I want to say this. I have a podcast myself.
Okay, let it be known.
It's called High at the Towers. We are the only podcast that broadcasts live from outside at the Watts Towers.
Wow, amazing. In the street,
yeah, my mom lives at the dead end. So with our neighbor, Janine Watkins, we get to literally broadcast live from the Watts Tower. We've had people from Silky Fine all the way to Dave Navarro. Feel me?
Wow, amazing.
Come to our podcast. They did a documentary in Watts called The 10 Days of Watts, and they did it on my podcast.
Wow.
So
that's dope.
They did it. They did it on what I was bringing to the table, and all I said was no color lines, all family. Feel me? Familia is first, bro. No color lines here. We are the only podcast that really, really represents this black and brown unity, because it's all of us. Every member in there, like my co-host, his daughter's half Mexican, half black, but he's a black man. Feel me? My cousins are all black. My other co-host is Jazzo the Juggernaut, that's half black, half Guatemalan. And then my little brother. My brother was going through a situation that he was going to go through depression, and I didn't want to see that. And as a real brother, I went and grabbed him and said, let me give you something to do. So I put him on my podcast. And to this day, we have ran 118 shows, and it's been a beautiful moment. So everybody out there, go check out my podcast. It's called High at the Towers. And we go from Wednesday from 7 to 8. We always live. And, we are pirate radio. We're not on YouTube. We're not on Instagram. The only way you can hear it is to hear it. Feel me? We don't, yeah. Everybody from Netflix to Hulu come down to try to supposedly film us and help us. We have not allowed it. We have not gone Hollywood. You feel me? We have not gone Hollywood. And I swear to you, PBS tried to buy the rights from us too.
Wow.
And we didn't do it because we just love doing what we were. I told the homies, it ain't about the money. Phil's about the money. Dog, we would have sold this bit. I didn't do this for the money, my dog. I don't come out here every Wednesday for my money. I do this shit because I want to put the light on people that don't get the light. We don't always fucking interview famous people. I'll go get a cook. I'll go get a guy that's shining shoes. I'll go get a guy that's cutting grass. I want to know your story. You know what I mean? We've had raspado ladies. We've had every type of person that you can think of on our podcast. Police officers, everything, mentors, all of that. Preachers, everything that you could think of. We have 119 episodes, and it's called High at the Towers, and we don't have 500 subscribers. We have 25. But we love it. We love it. It ain't
That's
about
all right. It's not about all of that.
Yeah,
but
no,
you're
man.
right. You're right. I love it. That's the shit, man. High at the Towers.
Yeah,
High at the Towers. It's the Shiz-Nit, man.
Yeah,
High at the Towers is the Shiz-Nit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. My artists are dropping a lot of records, so I have to say this. I have created through that podcast a way to become a DJ again. So I'm actually dropping 6 mixtapes this year, and all these artists are unknown.
Wow.
And I am gonna host it like if it was DJ Drama, but I'm gonna mix it like if I was DJ Rectangle. But it also has a crazy tune experience. It has this thing. These are my favorite mixtape DJs, and I've created these mixtapes called High at the Towers. Volume 1 through 6. The first rapper we found was our new artist, S.8. Feel me? So what we do, we tell people, just email us your music, highathetowers@gmail.com. And we've had people from Daz Dillinger to Glasses Malone email us music. You feel me? From people from the East, West, everywhere. But I go and find the raw artists that need that light. All right? My brother S.8, I didn't know that my brother had, a disability, but that didn't matter to me. It was his voice.
It don't matter to me neither. Wow. Amazing. Salute you for that, my brother. That's the Shiz-Nit.
He was like, oh, that's why I was kind of scared to come. Man, come here, come give me a hug. I don't give a fuck whatever God gave you a voice.
That's why I'm telling you. See, absolutely, my brother. Wow.
So S.8,
let your voice be heard. The world want to know, man.
First mixtape that we're dropping. He has 3 singles out right now, and I mean, I'm just pushing, bro, and I'm just here to be. Killer Left is like a blessing to me. Killer Left did 12 years. Killer Left was there when I started first rapping, and he went to prison for 12 years. Let's not talk about that. But I'm gonna tell you this: he would always call me and tell me, "Do not quit, nigga. You my brother, bro. I got the whole pen going crazy for you. You better keep going. You better keep going. You better keep going." And I'm gonna tell you this: when he got out of prison, I was a little scared, right? Because I don't like prison rappers. I don't want to know how many niggas you shanked in the pen. Feel me? I want to know your real story of who you are as a person. He was, I don't know how he did it, but he became this other person. The day I took him to the studio, oh my God, bro. He was humble till he went in the booth and became a beast. He was hit after hit after hit after hit, bro. And then Caesar Laughter is working on his fucking album that's ridiculous. And I have Hub City Queen. My sister's from Largo 36, but you know what? She's my lady of rage. You feel me?
Wow.
I've been handpicking these MCs to come out, you know, and then, you know, my pride and joy is my little cousin, dog. Why I say it's because he's the Mexican Tupac. He has the story, half black brothers, all that. Moms was on drugs, all this other shit. I haven't seen my aunties in years. He grew up with us. My mom raised him. His story, like I was telling him, God gave you something that a lot of these rappers don't have. It's that pain.
Wow, amazing.
When you hear a blues like B.B. King, somebody like Muddy Waters, that voice, you feel me? My cousin has that, bro. And in Spanish, he's a wonderful lyricist. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to create that Canton album.
Wow, amazing, man. God is good all the time.
I had somebody to pass the ball to. I can alley-oop now. Feel me?
Right.
It was always me. I couldn't really understand why. And then John Henry calls me and he tells me, I have this great idea. And I was like, what is it? He's like, I want to start a group called Golden Brown. So This Is LA, the video you guys played, that's from the first single from the group, Golden Brown. So my cousin had just literally 2 days gone through a horrible divorce. He's in the hood, teared-eyed, sipping. I grabbed him, took him into that room, and I said, because we all know John Henry, the producer. I said, you want to go with me to John's house just to get your mind out the way? He said, yeah, but he didn't know that I was already piling on him, Officer Hoyt. I've been piling this shit all week. Feel me? He didn't know he was about to become a wolf.
Yeah, just get in. It's time to get in. Now's your time.
We created the group Golden Brown that day.
Wow.
And it's a group that it's still the hip hop feel with this Compton story now. So we have this orchestra with my brother DJ Merc 1200, John Henry, Jay Huerta, and myself. And Bella, the girl that's on there right now, she's one of the dopest female rappers that is out right now. You feel me? So we know her through her manager, and we ended up doing that song. You know,
wow, that's amazing.
A tribute
man.
to the Dodgers. You know,
shout out to Choco Beats.
Yeah, shout out to Choco Beats. We have literally a rich and ruthless Spanish squad ready to go on everybody.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
put it together,
why
man.
I did it is because the OG, well, you know, we call him Pops. I know a lot of people call him Eazy-E, but, you know, in Ruthless, we call him Pops. And Pops always believed in Mexicans. That's why he signed Joker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
You feel me? And I want y'all to go check out my freestyles on YouTube. Check out my freestyles on YouTube because I actually did a freestyle where at the garage with E3 where they invented NWA in the honor of Joker. Y'all go check out my shit. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. My Mexicans and my rappers that I have are all MCs. We're the masters of ceremony. All right.
Wow.
We come to rip a show.
All right, let me play this last video, man, because it seemed like you got to get ready to get out of here. Let me play this last video. When we come back, we'll talk about it.
We perform.
Primo, no se metan con nosotros. Yeah. Una bola de cabrones de camping. Los dejamos en el pozo, alterados de la mota. Siempre andamos en las nubes. Aquí puro loco fumando la lumbre y tú fumas la mugre. Hey.
Aquí atrapando esta feria con mi raza. Este puro envolvido con la buena. Mente alterada. Y si quieres ese jale, homie, cale con la plata. No se responde con palabras, se responde con las balas. ¿Me entiendes, Méndez? El cohete te quebra los dientes, güeyes. Tienes miedo, aquí no juegues, porque aquí pierdes. Las calles calientes como la fiebre. Las calles de Campton me bautizaron. Primero mi área, soy mexicano. Me junto con raza y con morenos. Ando en las calles, me dan respeto. Les gustan lo que represento. Salí de lo pobre, agarrar dinero. ¿Dónde está el miedo? Está el dinero. Nosotros a nada le tenemos miedo.
Primo, no se metan con nosotros. Yeah. Una bola de cabrones de camping. Los dejamos en el pozo, alterados de la mota. Siempre andamos en las nubes. Aquí puro loco fumando la lumbre y tú fumas la mugre. Hey. Ya les dije cómo corre el agua cuando pasen por mi área. El puro lleno de marihuana y se toma pura bucana. Chalino Sánchez toca en la rampla. Puro mafioso agarrando lana. Que le echa ganas, siempre trabaja, es el que gana. Clica puro pelotero, en las calles agarrando el dinero. Estilo lumbre como un habanero. Están escuchando el mejor rapero. No tengan miedo, siempre conectado, por eso prospero. Siempre escupo lo que yo quiero. Y para la rima soy ingeniero. Y en este juego soy el mero mero. Mal hablado, el callejero. Soy OG en este juego. Vale más que me den respeto. Primo, no se metan con nosotros. Una bola de cabrones de camping. Los dejamos en el pozo, alterados de la mota. Siempre andamos en las nubes. Aquí puro loco fumando la lumbre y tú fumas la mugre. Hey.
When I say easy, y'all say E. Ready? Easy, easy, easy. We represent the legacy of Eric Easy Wright.
That was a wow interview. Y'all see that show? Y'all see those shows? Hey, that was the song that I was telling y'all that the homie wrote.
Wow. Wow. Stamp of greatness, my brother. Another classic. Another classic. Come on, man.
It just look, man. Shout outs to Big O. Shout outs to La Sinfonía. Shout outs to Bobby Castro. That's another mentor. Spanish. Like,
peace, love, and respect to all them brothers, man.
Hey, they literally.
Y'all keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't ever stop, my brother. You going all the way up. You're going to touch the hemisphere and get stuck up there, man. With us, man. We're going all the way up. Another heaven of a show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Nothing but love, my brother.
Love you.
Man, I love you.
Real quick, I love both of y'all. Thank y'all for inviting me. And I swear to y'all, man, blessings to both of y'all and the show. The Shiznit speaks for itself. This is the Shiznit. I love y'all, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, we love you, man. High at the tower, y'all. Go check them out tomorrow, Wednesday. Tomorrow, go check them out. Yes, it's going up. Yeah.
I'll also see you guys at the.
We got Miss Tori tomorrow too, so y'all gonna have to do both shows. We got Miss Tori tomorrow, so we going up. Y'all might need to pop in, come hang out with us over here while y'all doing y'all show.
Yes, sir, man. Blessings.
Amor, homie.
I love you, my brother. Peace.
Love you, bro. Thank you for everything. Man,
peace, love, and respect.
Hey, Rag, I need to talk to you, though. All right, brother.
All right. All right. Wow. Another classic and great show, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know, huh? Y'all already know. Another one went all the way up to the hemisphere, ladies and gentlemen. We got stuck right there, didn't we? Wow. Amazing individual. A blessed soul right there. Go ahead.
What a journey. What a What you know, the talent, the energy, the commitment. You know what I mean? It's just all there, man. Salute to Big Kiki Smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Much
doing
love
it.
to him and his camp, homies. That's real. Wow.
Wow. Amazing, ain't it?
Right here on the Shiz-Nit Talent TV.
Oh man, you heard it first, man. On the Live is Live on YouTube, and that is the Shiz-Nit Talent TV. Hey man, great show. I need everybody to hit that subscribe button if you ain't already. Make sure you hit that like. Hey man, share this with somebody you love. Let's turn up, man. Talent Turn Up Tuesday with Big Kiki Smooth, Rich and Ruthless, man. Records is in the building, you dig? Shout out to everybody out there, you know. Hey, nothing but love, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, hanging out with us, man. Nothing but love to all of y'all. And thanks to all the new subscribers. Hey, we love y'all too. Hey, tell some friends about what it do over here, and that is your talent boo-boo, or is it the Shiz-Nit? You can only get the stamp of greatness right here. And with that being said, y'all already know, I need everybody to stay rooted in love, stay rooted in truth, stay rooted in faith. Because even if you're going through darkness, you can always come out of that darkness into the light. And that light is you. That's God's love. Greatness on display. A life of victory every day for everybody. And you already know Jesus is real, man.
What's going on, man? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, Dick. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Hey, listen, we want to know if we can shoot a video here at the churches I know.
Is it going to glorify God?
Of course, of course. Now, is there anything we can or cannot do at the church?
As long as you recognize that Jesus is real, it's all good.
I got you, man. We're going to make sure that happens. All right.
Yo, man, something's going on in front of the church. What's that? What happened?
Yeah, man, my Jesus is real, man. I'm gonna tell you what he brought me through. Yeah. Jesus is real, sincere with the gratitude. I used to be the dude walking around with the attitude. Now I'ma keep it real, tell you just what he brought me through. Been shot 5 times and they thought they had got me too. Now I can take it back to my days on Figueroa. When I had them on the streets, man, I had them on the corner. Came up and bought a house and I moved out to Corona. From the package I was slinging all the way to Arizona. Now Jesus is real, he done brought me through it all. And took a couple lows, I done took a couple falls. That even hit the pen, me mugging through them halls. And just to get the child, I had to walk you through the fall. Now I can tell you more, and it's all gonna be real. The only way I'm here is, man, I had to take the deal. Now I can take my time and I can tell you how I feel. My Jesus is the only way, I got to keep it real. Jesus is real. Jesus is real.
This for Ricky Harris. I was born with a bad hand. A bad man didn't know about it back then. God's plan, I once attempted suicide. It didn't work, then it had to be a reason, cause his grace gave me work. I done been on my deathbed. Gunshots, couldn't see the devil coming cause my mind's on rock. On my way to doing life for a bag and a murder. Seen the tears in my baby's eyes. She was hurt, so I got on my face and begging God for his favor. I heard the homies laughing, so I prayed with my neighbor. I done enough dirt in the streets and I don't really wanna deal with the soul that I reap. Ricky Harris said it all one night at the church. Me and Hank both smiled, not knowing it would hurt. I called the homie home, but I never forget that man. Blessed me in the church and the Deaf Comedy Jam. Jesus is real. Jesus is real.
I used to keep the banger on me, feeling I was in
untouchable. I stay fitted to get it, yeah, like Heathcliff Huxtable. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". I walked the edge of the razor in pursuit of my dough. I was ruthless, I kept it rocking to the right side. My son had to eat, so ain't a thing I won't try. This lifestyle I lived, it led to prison and back. I was feeling persecuted, yeah, like John the Baptist. My mama used to ask me, boy, when you gon' quit it? At the same time praying for me, hoping I get it. My soul was heavy burden, I was short on faith. One night I heard the voice of God and I saw his son's face. I started praying for myself and got strong in the Lord, and now I reap a better harvest, way bigger than before. I wear the armor of the Father, ain't no need for a gun, cause I'm protected by the blood, cause now I'm walking with his son.
Jesus is real. Jesus is real.
What's up with you, Mike? What's going on?
What's up, Big Hank?
Man, I can't call it.
What's happening with you, homie?
Everything good, man. You remember the testimony night?
Man, that night with Ricky Harris at that church.
Man, that's still on my mind heavy, man.
That blessed me, homie. When I seen y'all pull off, homie, I was just like, man, it just seemed like he was an angel already, man. He said God is real.
That's what he did say, God is real. Yeah.
What that West like? Yeah, I got my boy Big Troop on this track. Fresno to LA. We bout to make it rain, you know? It's what it is, homeboy. I represent the greatest of all time, but deep within my bloodline in this war crime. I'm talking about the CIM, GIM, the God in me. There ain't no fake or facade in me. When the word called is a robbery, I'm sick of time living in the poverty. Don't get it twisted, though I miss property. There ain't a stopper, reload the clock, I'm making just dropping me. I'm here to the last breath of me, the depth of me is my destiny. Till they place me on my deathbed, when my body pumped up full with lead in the dark, the pronounces a boy is there when in my breath for heat. With so many people losing their mind, be being blind. The mind is if I accidentally defecting the mind, I lose my heartbeat as I flatline. Father help me cause I'm going insane. Candy, please take the antidote to check my brain. And no love be pain the roads down. Please explain. I know I'm a thug going against the grain. Can you drain my tormented veins? Break me free from this prison to change. Release me from this puppet reins. I wanna praise the name. I wanna reinvent the rap game. Well done, my son. Now let it rain. Penetration of a bullet up attack. Now the rips away my life. I'm scarred to life, but I know that you're more than able to watch over my daughter and even my own life. So it's sad to say, how many people get trapped in the game to claim the fame, but gain the whole world and lose their own soul. They ain't reaching the thing. This nigga rap the flame, but claim them by the name. That's what I bang. It's a hard knock life. You never know what you're gonna get in the land of pain is rife. In this world of shame, to let America disintegrate. So can pain, and always know that your boy went out with the bang. Go dang, remember the name Jesus, now let it rain. Jesus, now let it rain. His name is Jesus. Father help me cause I'm going insane. Can you please take the antidote to check my brain? And no love be pain the roads down. Please explain. I know I'm a thug going against the grain. Can you drain my tormented veins? Break me free from this prison to change. Release me from this puppet reins. I wanna praise the name. I wanna reinvent the rap game. Well done, my son. Now let it rain.
Hey, yo, K-Style. We gon' have to slow it down a little bit, my nigga. I know we been banging out them bangers on their ass, but let me rap to them for a second. Yeah, political pressure. There's too much shit going on in the world right now. Why don't y'all roll you up one? Blow a joint with your boy, JD. I ain't bullshitting. No, hell no. Shit. I want you to stop and think for a minute. Separate the government from your religion. Now separate religion from your day-to-day life. It ain't no more depression. It ain't no more strife. Red pill or blue pill. What the fuck is the difference when these motherfuckers really wanna rule your existence? Wanna tell a fucking woman what to do with her body, even if she get raped and sent to a lobby. You crackers moving backwards with this hillbilly shit. And niggas make it easy when we on silly shit. Why y'all killing fucking brothers when they ain't the ops? Then you run with your Glock when the cop at the blocks. Black lives matter, period. But fuck all that protesting shit like some idiots. Link with the natives, the essays, the Asians. Create a lane for ourselves in this nation.
Political pressures, media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? Oh, I want justice while we're living. And all this violence, I won't be silenced. 2502, and I know what to do.
They wonder what we mad at. We want a 40, fuck a mule, I'm in a Cadillac. Profile, cause I keep a G-style. I ain't with that widow shit, my destiny this is a child. Why? They hit us with that stimmy, but pull up at that Roscoe's and niggas like, give me that. Cold game, nigga die over gold chain. Pinky rain in the crime scene painted, man. Hub City to the shop, we on the same thing. Queens niggas, Philly killers, feeling all my pain. Gorilla Chill, one of the last at the round table. On full blast, on smash like Cain and Abel. Niggas jealous of my pedigree, but let it be some drama. I could put that on my mama, but you still believe the bull that they feed us. Best to put your faith in Allah, Buddha, or Jesus.
Media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. And if you feel me, can I get a witness? Oh, I want justice while we're living. And all this violence, I won't be silenced. 2502.
Hey Chris,
and we know
it's the same old story with the guns and dope. And nigga, I ain't gon' lie, Obama gave me some hope. He got the homies in the pen like it's our turn now. They touch my nigga, we gon' burn this bitch down. But just the other day, I seen a sister get shot by a military looking ass, racist ass cop. Just a routine traffic stop. One black woman, 5 bastard ass cops. I had a tear in my eye when she died. Watched her go cry as she stared at the sky. And Joe and his hoe, they both gotta go. It's a lot we don't see and a lot they don't show. And Roe v. Wade, it's just another play for that white man who know he gotta repopulate. See they numbers getting showed and he's scared. I only got 2 words, be prepared.
Political pressures, media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. And if you feel me, can I get a witness? Oh, I want justice while we're living. And all this violence, I won't be silenced. 2502, and we know what to do. Oh yeah, stop all this killing, looting, shooting. We need to protect our children and the government. You got to do better. Our kids are a future, and we got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better.
We can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. We can't live without. I and preach me the word. That's all I heard, so I gotta say, my spirit, soul, and body is on one accord. I say praise the Lord. I say, if you believe in faith, there's nothing God won't do for you. Hey yo, that's true. Ooh, don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up, and tell the Lord what you want. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up, and tell the Lord what you want. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up, and tell Jesus what you want. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. And the church says, the righteous. The foundation. Say what? Like that. Never that.
Okay, people, are we feeling good?
Another exclusive. TheSpizzle.com.
You see, greatness comes from within. And dreams are fulfilled through faith. To hope is to trust and believe that God will do what he said he would do in his divine purpose and time.
Hey, now look at what he did for me. He paid for my life, the Trinity. It was the Father, then the Son, and the Holy Ghost. He said, son, don't be scared, I'ma hold you close. Read the scriptures in the book that I gave ya. And don't you ever forget I sent a Savior. What? Into this world for little boys and girls, the men and the women, but not to condemn it. You was born as a sinner, so you gon' mess up. Just repent to the truth, go pray, confess up, cause you're mine. From the beginning of time, I seen you before I made you, what a perfect design. And the love that I have for you will never cease. I'm about to double your blessings and call it increase. But you got to have hope, have faith, don't be missing out. Know what I'm saying, don't be playing on my Christian shit. His grace, His glory. I don't have to feel this pain, I feel no more, no more. The love that He gave me, oh, I never felt before. And what He did for me, oh, it brings me so much joy, much joy. So I'ma praise His name every day, cause that's my Lord. Every day is a struggle, but keep the Lord with me when I hustle. Back and forth with the devil when I tussle. Grinding hard, but eventually I put a muscle. But the Lord made me stronger. Every scripture read I got even stronger. Everything that I've been through makes me who I am. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, because I know His grace, His glory. I don't have to feel this pain, I feel no more, no more. The love that He gave me, oh, I never felt before. And what He did for me, oh, it brings me so much joy, much joy. So I'ma praise His name every day, cause that's my Now look at what He did for you. Yes, He did. This ain't no lie, I'ma speak it through the roof. You got the questions, and my Lord got the answer. And if you're feeling Christ, then you need to stand up. Don't be shy, don't put your hands up. Recognize, realize that He's planned us. Written on the tablet, crucified in Jerusalem, they nailed Him to the cross. So tell me, what would you have done? The blood shed, dripping from His head. You couldn't see His face, cause it was so red. My God, forgive them, they know not what they do. Everybody's watching, tell me if you see it too. The pain so deep in the eyes of His mother and His brother. Plus 12 others had to suffer, but He rose on the third, set free like a bird. If you ain't heard, better get baptized in the word, cause it's real. Man, that's real. Just open the Bible, it's the armor of God, use it all for survival. The devil's out to get you, better watch and pray. Leave your sins at the altar and walk this way into the light that shines. When you're deep in the blind, take the shackles off your life, release the bind. It's a new day, so get ready for a breakthrough, a new life. Hey, so let the Lord take you to a place where there's no more bondage. He will never leave, just believe in His promise. And I promise you will be astonished, praising the life of Jesus, pay homage. His grace, His glory. I don't have to feel this pain, I feel no more, no more. The love that He gave me, oh, I never felt before. And what He did for me, oh, it brings me so much joy, much joy. So I'ma praise His name every day, cause that's my Lord.